Welcome back guys to a new Boom Boombridge video. So as you can see, we have changed up our base design to a more front loaded base over here with the shock launchers at the front and some splash damage and single shot defenses. So the basic thinking behind this base is simply to attack the opponents, preventing them from even getting off the landing area. So especially since most people don't have the flares, they're going to be forced to simply let their troops walk up and get up really close to these flamethrowers and also some of the mortars over here as well. So ever since we did switch over to this base, I think it was over here we switched over to it. And yeah, so that was a win there, so that was nice. And I'll just show you, let's show you an enemy replay over here. So I think this guy used Seeker, so that's why he was able to get a win against me. But if I had some building health, then I think that would help this base design a little bit more over here. So you can see here, he got the split over here with the Seekers on the left and right. So that's why he got a good time. But let's take a look at this guy over here who used the typical ground troops with Riflemen and Zookas, I think. And yeah, so there it is. So he's forced to let them walk up to the ramp. Very close up to the mortars and to the flamethrowers over here. Spreading out his GB, he's using some remote defib over there, left and right as well, so he's spreading out all of his GB abilities across the deck here. And luckily for us, we got a fizzle over here. He did manage to take out that engine, it seems, but at least over here, the landing area, he has fizzled out there. So let's try and keep that going. In terms of offensive side, guys, I have been using the Grenadiers. I've got them maxed up. And with the 90% troop damage, they actually do a decent amount of damage. Plus the speed serum over here, so that helps as well. So what I'm going to do is we'll drop in... Let's take a look. So let's drop these guys in here. And we'll just drop them all down. Keep them together. We'll go from left to right. And the rockets shouldn't do too much damage. We've got some Riflemen out in the front line and Sparky's passive critters here. So I'll just do one little boost right there, and I might just activate some critters here as well. Excellent. Now here I don't think I need to do too many shocks, but just shocks for the flamethrowers, just to keep the Riflemen and critters alive a bit longer. There it is. We'll just do another boost over here, try and get this area taken out as quickly as possible. We've got some guys on the right hand side already, but I'm not going to try and protect them until this main group comes down. And okay, there it is. So they're not as slow as I would have thought, but we are going from one side of the deck to another, which is going to slow down our time. So let's boost them up here. Excellent. And we're at his last 3 engrams here. I think we'll just keep doing boost for right now, because there's nothing that's really hurting our Grenadiers too much at the moment. So just keep doing another boost right there. And I'll just do a shock over here. Okay, he's already on the last one there, so yeah, it's a trade-off there. Let's take a look. We'll just do some more critters for the damage. And let's see, can we get this base out above 2 minutes here? Nope, very slow. Yeah, but it was going decent yesterday. So we'll take that. And I think what I want to do is perhaps just save up for the next end room. We need 100 keys, so that's going to be a very long time, and we might actually fall down a bit more until then. But the next end room has a lot of good stuff there. Let's take a look at how many stars we lost here. I want to take a look at his replay here. There isn't that many people using a front-loaded base, so this is definitely new at the moment here. So let's see how people are attacking this. So he's got the tiny shocks, some warriors. Yeah, if I had some building health, that would definitely help. Because currently I only have the 90% troop damage. He has a bit of everything there, I see on the right-hand side. 50% building health, 40% troop damage, and 50% building health. So he's got pretty much everything there. And let's see what he was able to do. Okay, so he's got Captain Rudy, rocket choppers. He doesn't have a rifleman, or maybe they fizzled out there. Rocket choppers doing a decent job right there. So we'll go back here, guys, and we'll try it again. So let's jump back into it and see if this base is a Grenadier base or not, if we have to switch back over to the Zookas. Okay, so this one, I think this one we can just use the Rifleman. So we'll just use Rifleman and Zookas. I'm not going to try and use Seekers here, because Seekers did not go well yesterday. So we'll drop these guys down, and let's try and split here to try and get a decent time. And where do we need to split? Let's split over here. Let's drop Everspark there. Do our first shock, mech kits, speed serum right there. Now the mortars are definitely going to be something to watch out for here. And we'll do a shock there. Okay, shock over here. Some critters. A bit of mech kits here. Luckily there's no more mortars on that side, so that's going to be good for us. Let's do a speed serum over here. And I need to save at least one shock for that microwave at the end, because that's definitely going to be painful right there. Let's do our last little bit of a boost right there. And I think if we can get one more boost on the right hand side, then that would... There it is. And can we stay above 3 minutes here, guys? And I think 1 second away there. So 2:50. 59 there. Let's take a spectate. Okay, nice. So he went all the way over there. Now he's got to walk all the way back. And he's got the mechs. So I was considering getting the mechs as well, because after the mechs you do have that first building health. Where is it? At 50% building health. 28, 24. That's not too bad there, but that's like almost half the keys that we need for the next end room. So I'm just gonna save up for this one at the moment, because there's loads of good stuff here. Troop damage, building damage, prototype defenses over here, more GB to throw down shocks. What's this one? Some more, most likely troop damage, or actually troop health perhaps this time. Yeah, so loads of good stuff there. So I'm gonna try and aim for that instead, while I'm collecting an iron tier. Unfortunately there. Okay, so we'll just do 1 or 2 more attacks here to collect these. The last chest here. Okay, so this one, he does have some hidden shock mines here, I think, that I don't really like. Not too many on this side, but there is on that path there. I could use, let's see, I'll try Seekers on the top side there. Okay, that's gonna be... See, yeah, I'll try Seekers over there. And the rest of them... Okay, let me go back. I'll switch over to these guys. Let me cut off this line of defenses here. And then I think we can do a bit of a split here. So we'll try and do that instead. So drop them down. Give a quick boost. And let them spread out from here. Okay, we'll drop one more set of troops over there, and I think we can drop... I want to wait and see where these guys go off to first. So we'll do a boost there. He doesn't have any mortars, that's pretty good. Drop these guys there now. And I'll just do a shock over there. And let's get these guys moving a little bit quicker. Do a shock on those machine guns. And I think I probably delay dropped those guys too much there. Let's do one more boost over there. Shock on this side. I think we can do one more boost here. There it is. On these guys. Shock right there. And I think once again, just above 3 minutes, or no, 2:58 seconds there. So 1 second slower than the last attack here, guys. So 2:58, let's take a look. Okay, so nice. So we got this win at least. And let's take a look. Is that going to be 10 stars or the first winner today? Or, I mean, extra stars from the first winner today. Not yet. So we'll just do one more attack here, collect our last chest, and you can see there we are gonna get 50 keys after that. So yeah, pretty much, you know, over 50% of the way there. Almost 50% there. So this one looks like, yeah, this one is definitely a Grenadier base. And we'll try and do Seekers over there, I think. Let's just do Grens. And then I'll do one there and... Okay, there. So that looks like an odd troop loadout, but this is the plan over here. Drop those guys there, and then these guys there. Okay, so let's get some critters out on the line. I want to do a shock over there, first shock. And we'll do a boost right there. So I do need some critters to activate those mines. Well, the Grenadiers are taking it out for us there. Let's do shock over there. Hopefully we don't lose those couple of Zookas on that side. Do another one here. And let's just do some mech kits here. They're going over a couple of mines. And sometimes that's all it takes for these Zookas to get taken out there. So we'll just do a boost there. These guys, yeah, these guys are very, very fine. Just zoom out here. And I think I'll just shock the machine gun just in case there. We have so little troops there that I want to save every single Zooka that I can. And once again, guys, 2 minutes and 56. This one's a little bit slower here because we don't have any more Zookas on this side there. But 2 minutes 50 seconds is the time to beat there. Let's take a look at how our base is holding up here. Okay, nice. So he had to come all the way back around. Nice. So 2 minutes 20 seconds. So that's another win in the bag there. So this log is looking a little bit better than yesterday's log right there. All these losses, 2 wins, and then back onto a loss there. Okay, guys, so that's gonna be it from me. I think if you guys have more building health, then I think a front-loaded base might actually work better for some of you guys out there. But that's gonna be it from me, guys. Let me know how you guys are getting along. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.